Welcome everybody to the Full Send Predator Hunting Club YouTube channel. Today I'm going to walk through my hunting rig a little bit more specifically. I got some feedback from one of our subscribers saying that the first intro videos that we conducted were not very well lit, and we didn't really go through a lot of the specifics associated with our weapons. So today I'm going to try to address some of those questions. I'm going to start from the back of the rifle to the very tip of the rifle. I'm going to tell you how we have it set up and what we use when we go out in the field. So first off, like I stated in the intro video, this is a 6.5 Grendel. This rifle was built by Top Shot LLC. You will again see some more rifles that have been built by that group in the future. So starting from the back, I do have a what is this? This is a riser stock, kind of like this thing. This thing's pretty cool. So if I do have my stock all the way forward, I can still manipulate my BCG with that stock. This gun is free and not loaded, by the way. So having said that, the next thing we have coming up is the Sightmark Wraith. This is the IR scope that I am using. It's pretty great, actually. You can see some of the earlier videos that we have on the channel. Those were recorded through this optic. On the top, I do have a red dot scope. Since this scope does come with a nighttime and daytime capability, I can daytime hunt with this optic, and I have a red dot up there for anything closer in than 40, 40 or 50 yards. Here on the side, you notice I have a battery. This is an external battery. This is kind of a lessons learned thing that we've picked up here out doing our hunting. This is an external battery that will power this scope. This scope comes with 4 internal AA batteries. Those do die very quickly because they are alkaline batteries. We've noticed in the field that in the wintertime, when it's really cold outside at night, the lithium batteries drain at a very fast rate. We've noticed that the alkaline batteries hang in there a lot better, especially during the winter. So during the summertime, we're going to do a switch between lithium batteries in the summer and stick with alkaline in the winter. Now, like I said, this powers off of 4 AA alkaline batteries. However, I have an external battery here for that. So it draws power from the external power source first, and then we'll start taking power from the internal batteries. So this external battery here, I do have a magnetic charger for this thing, and this is pretty good. So if you look here, this is what is this, a USB-C? It's a USB-C fitting that fits into the charging port for the external battery. And what we do is, if I need to charge this thing while it's sitting on my tripod, it will magnetically click in there. That thing is super nice. But excuse me, on the scope itself, if we pull back and we go in here, hopefully this can be seen on camera, I have the same thing. I have one inside of my scope, or inside the battery charging port in the scope. And what happens is I can take this magnetic piece, put it there, and then flip it around and plug it into my charging port on my optic, and it's charging. So what are the benefits for the magnetic power cord? Well, first of all, excuse me, when you're whipping this thing around on the tripod, more than likely you're going to catch this, right? Pull your weapon out of the tripod, you're going to catch it. It's dark, can't really see it. Well, if you don't use a magnetic charger like this and you use the one that came with the scope, that tip is liable to break off inside of that battery port, and you're not going to really have a good time getting that out. So the benefit of this is it connects. If I just catch it on something, it just pops off and doesn't break anything. So, little trick of the trade there. Let's see, moving along. I did upgrade this, let me get this thing off. I did upgrade this optic kind of on my own. I bought one of these flip covers for it, for the front, to cover up that scope. It comes with one that has, the rubberized thing on it, but I prefer that. So, moving on to the, let me get this thing undone. moving on to the rest of this rifle. We have a predator hunting IR illuminator, right? This is made by Wicked Lights Gen 4. This is a really good optic, or not a good optic, I apologize. It's a really good illuminator, right? So the illuminator gets me about 500-600 yards. It has an on-off switch where you push, right? And then it has a, you turn it to adjust the intensity of that light. Really good light. I'm very happy with it. On the top, I do have a green dot laser. That laser is used for marking the position of an animal that's downed. If we don't remember where it was, I pop that dog, it drops, I put this on it, we know to follow that red laser once your weapon's been cleared and safe. On this side, I have a Surefire flashlight with the pressure pad on the top. So that kind of is a breakdown of everything that we've got on this weapon. As you can tell, there's been a few modifications done to it. I really like this grip that I put on here. It feels good in the hand, especially at night when you're hunting. It doesn't get all cold. It's not hard, you know, plastic. But I believe that's really all that we have on here. In the future, if anybody has any questions about anything, just leave it in the comment section, and I'll try to address as many comments as I can. I know that I have addressed a few concerning the thermal video, but that's really all I have. Thanks for stopping by. Stay dry. I know it's wet and rainy and cold up here in Virginia right now, but that's really all I have. Thanks for stopping by.